wanted to go over my 6.5 grendel build. I know a lot of people kind of have their own take on AR builds, and figured I'd put mine out there. So start with the upper. Decided to go with a Larue 18-inch barrel. It's kind of tricky to find one since Larue doesn't sell the barrel by itself, but I found a guy who had purchased one and decided that he wanted to get rid of it after several months of not using it. So I went ahead and picked it up from him for a pretty good price. I got that in the Larue bolt carrier group and bolt. Up front is the Odin Works muzzle brake, which again I found that on sale. I think Primary Arms or Palmetto State Armory, one of those two, is having a sale on Odin Works stuff over Mother's Day. So I went ahead and picked that up, as well as the Odin Works adjustable gas block. You can see it in there. The handguard is an Odin Works Ragna 15.5-inch handguard. I got that Cerakoted in FDE, Magpul FDE. You know, a lot of people like that because if you get a real fancy barrel, you know, maybe stainless barrel, fluted barrel, you'll be able to show that off a little bit. But I got it mainly for the weight saving because it's fairly lightweight and it's very strong. So moving back, I wanted to get the Eotech VUDU 5x20 or 5-25 magnification. It's got the Horus reticle in it, the H59. The sole reason I wanted that scope is because it's a short stubby scope. It's only 11.2 inches long, so it doesn't really take up a lot of real estate on the actual AR itself, as you can see. It's still fairly lightweight, and it still has very decent optical quality, especially out to the longer ranges. I have a video kind of going over that. If you wanted to take a look at it, I'll have the link in the description, and I'll also put a tag up in the top of the screen. Moving back, I have the Spikes Industries Ultimate Dust Cover in FDE. That's just a, you know, I think that's the best dust cover they make. It's very convenient. You can quickly change it out without having to worry about the retaining clip. You can kind of see it under the scope right there. I have a bubble level that I just had laying around. It just attaches to the pick rail, and you know, for longer range shots, that making sure the cant on the rifle is good. That's imperative. Moving back, I have the Vltor A5 buffer system. It's kind of a hybrid between a carbine length and a rifle length system, but still allows you to have adjustable stock settings if you want. The actual stock I have is an AB Arms Urban Sniper stock. It's fairly lightweight. It's a permanent attachment into one of the adjustable points of the buffer tube, but you have to have it far enough back to where you're still able to pull the charging handle back far enough to fully charge the bolt carrier group. So it's adjustable up to a certain extent. There's a set screw on the bottom, screws into one of the adjustment ports, and then if you look on the back, right by the butt pad, there's a black button. You press that, and the actual butt pad shoots back a few inches. So you get a little bit of an extension if you want, without having to fully adjust the whole stock itself. Moving into the upper and lower. The lower is just a Palmetto State Armory strip lower that I got. The upper is a BCM upper, stripped upper. The reason I went with the BCM is because the barrel sleeve slides in. It's machined to very tight tolerances, so you actually have to use a heat gun to get it in. So in my mind, it just adds a little bit of accuracy there by having a tight fit around the barrel extension. The grip is an Ergo deluxe grip. It's flat dark earth. I have a Raptor LT ambidextrous charging handle, also an FDE. Moving down to the lower, the trigger that I have is a 3.5 pound flat CMC trigger. I really enjoy the CMC triggers. I have them on quite a few of my ARs. Just a real nice crisp trigger, and a lot of times they're on sale for $129, so I pick those up regularly. I have an FDE trigger guard, Magpul. I have a Strike Industries extended bolt catch. I have Battle Arms enhanced titanium takedown pins. You can kind of see the reflection in the light there. It's the first time I've ever actually purchased titanium takedown pins, and it just seems like they function a little bit smoother than normal. It's a little bit easier for me to get them in and out. I'm not sure if it's just the way that the upper and the lower combine on this AR or what, but it's a really nice fit. I have an Odin Works XMR3 in FTE extended mag release. You can kind of see right there. First time I've ever actually used an extended mag release, and I really enjoy it so far. I have a Seekins Precision Ambidextrous Safety, and also an FTE. So yeah, there's my AR. I just took it out to the range for the first time a few days ago. Had a little bit disappointing results so far. I used the Hornady black ammo. It has a 123 grain ELD bullet in it, and I mean, the groups were alright. They weren't fantastic, but they weren't horrible either. For the first time taking out the rifle, I was pretty impressed with it. So I'll keep you updated. I'll be posting videos with the tracking results on the actual scope, and as well as my results for different box ammo and some reloads that I plan to do as well. So stay tuned.